Hi, I'm Joe Constantine. I'm usually on the other side of the camera, but tonight I had to come out and make a special announcement. Let's take a moment to acknowledge our guy, Somerville's own Tennessee Titan, Mr. Todd Harmon, on the auspicious occasion of the 10-year anniversary of calling his first Somerville game. He called your first game here at Dilboy 10 years ago, and it has been 10 years of engaging and insightful commentary that has really elevated our EdTV athletic coverage. So, on behalf of Highlanders past and present, their families and fans, SPS staff, people around the world, the Executive Office of Communications in the City of Somerville, thank you for 10 years of outstanding service to EdTV.
Oh my God.
Thank you for your dedication,
thank you,
your versatility, your broadcast acumen, and of course your outstanding sports commentary.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate it.
I really appreciate that.
You make my job much easier. And then from the athletics department, we have this nice football jersey for you. Got your name on the back, 10 to Todd Harmon. Congratulations, thank you for 10 years. And here's to 10 more.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thanks,
You're
Jeff.
welcome.
And thank you, everybody, all around the world. Go wake the neighbors, call the kids, tell them to mash the buttons, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander football on Somerville EdTV. Thank you for waiting as we are here at Dilboy Stadium. I'm Todd Harmon alongside Eddy Maldonado as the Highlanders will open out their 2024 season against the Eagles of Boston English. We have a delay to the game this evening due to travel issues for Boston English, but we will be getting underway in the next couple minutes. The game will be different in terms of the timing. There will be 8-minute quarters this evening, and that will come into play strategically later on. Of course, these two teams did play at the end of last season in November. That was a 20-8 victory for the Highlanders. They got a defensive touchdown from JoJo, as well as offensive touchdowns from Ismail Mack and Gavin Fusil. Now, the great thing about that is all of those players are back, along with their starting quarterback, Sam D'Souza. So, Eddy Maldonado, what are we looking at going into this season? You have an opportunity here against a team you've beaten, and also I hear the Highlanders are not happy about the wait tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy either. We watched the sun set and the moon come out. I mean, I think the Highlanders, they've waited long enough. They're ready to line up and just hit somebody. With that said, there is a sense of excitement in the air, something that I'm not sure we felt over the last couple of years. But there's some excitement in that locker room. If you talk to the coaches, talk to the players, they feel like this is their opportunity this season to really make a name for themselves, win more than a couple of games, right? And starting it off here against the English Eagles, right? Their only win of last season. They're a little upset, so I expect the Highlanders to come out here with some fireworks tonight.
No doubt about it. The Highlanders, as they take the field in their blue uniforms with white numerals, the Eagles will be in white with gray, black pants there with gray numerals as well. Of course, when we look at the Highlanders, we look at who's coming back. Their two captains coming back. Their defensive captain is Rocky Tapa, as well as their offensive captain, Gavin Fusil. Both players play both ways, but Gavin Fusil, that running back, that very powerful back, and then they have a lightning in Ismail Mack who ran a 4.440 in the offseason.
Yeah, it's a two-headed monster in that backfield, and it's awesome. I know Coach Day Prayer is excited about having these two running backs, and we'll see who he will lean on to start the game here, but expect both of them to get a lot of carries tonight.
And we mentioned there's 8-minute quarters tonight. That's going to come in strategically. Yep. Both teams like to run the ball. Neither team likes to throw the ball. If they want to do what they want to do, they're going to do it on the ground for both teams, and that means possessions are at a premium.
Oh yeah, you got to take every opportunity that you can get here tonight with those 8-minute quarters.
Talked to Coach Bob Silva, the offensive coordinator, as well as head coach Dave Pereira before the game. They both pointed out how with those 8-minute quarters, you've got to make sure you're not making mistakes as well. Of course, we know the Highlanders have struggled in terms
penalties,
of mistakes over the past couple years. They've had a situation where they've had great plays, but a penalty will bring it back, or a turnover as well will stop a drive. So they've got to look to get those mistakes cleaned up.
Yeah, especially in games where they are competitive, we've seen them kind of take that step forward and then 2 steps back. We don't want to see that here tonight. We want to see the Highlanders take advantage of every possession.
No doubt about that. Playing the Eagles tonight. This is the first of 4 straight home games for the Highlanders here at Dilboy Stadium. They will be here against the Eagles, then they will play Gloucester next week here at Dilboy, then they will host Malden here in GBL action. That is always a great game. And then Chelsea will be in as well. And then very exciting, at the beginning of October, the opportunity to play at Tufts against Medford. We're going to have a trophy game over at Medford on the
neutral
Jumbo
site
field.
game. That's exciting, and it's the way that they're starting the season here against the English Eagles. It's a nice ramp up for the Highlanders as they get ready for that competition as they get to the middle of the season and towards the end of the season when they are on paper playing tougher teams.
No doubt about that. The opportunity to watch yourself get better, feel better and stronger as you go throughout the season. Talking once again to the coaching staff, they talked about how this will give them a good reading in terms of where the team is. They were able to beat the Eagles last year. If they're able to beat the Eagles at the beginning of this year, then they know they're above that level. Let's move on to the next one. And that's where you're looking at your Maldens, your Reveres, those sorts of teams that they're going to be playing as well later on in the season.
And it's a confidence builder for the players inside of that locker room, right? Get a win under your belt, get a big win, feel good about it, right? Keep the momentum moving forward. So this is a huge game here for the Highlanders to start the season.
Somerville will receive the kickoff. They will be moving from right to left on your television, phone, or computer screen. We are about to get underway. Abbreviated version of football here at Dilboy Stadium, 8-minute quarters. So we will see what happens. Highlanders looking to begin this season against the Eagles the way they ended last year's postseason with a victory against the Eagles. For the Eagles, their starting quarterback is Ahani Graham, strike that, sorry, Ahani Graham. Zayon Rainey as well, number 5, a very good running back for them also. Defensively, they struggled last year to handle Gavin Fusil and Ismail Mack. Specifically, Mack's speed was very difficult for them last year. Fusil has added some pounds, some muscle. He did not miss any of his lift days in the offseason, I hear.
Certainly tell. Yeah.
He is ready to go, so watch out for number 1 and number 2 coming out of the backfield, and that's all going to be keyed by number 9, the quarterback, Sam D'Souza. As we are lined up for the kickoff, Highlanders for the return.
And quick note with the quarterback there, D'Souza, right? Coming in year 3 under Coach Pereira, right? Hopefully he's feeling a little more comfortable in this system, right? This is his chance now. This is his team. He's going to be the starting quarterback coming into the season, right? Love to see some improvement here from D'Souza, and I know he's excited for the opportunity too.
Absolutely. Saw him throwing some passes in the pregame. He was looking good. The arm looked good. So we will see. Couple of his favorite targets will be the sophomores out there, Marcus Pineda at the tight end position, as well as sophomore Ryan Lewis at the wide receiver position. English lined up for the kickoff as we are about to get things underway.
Here we go.
And it is a low line drive, pounced upon at about the 34-yard line.
That looked like number 26, Dylan Cried there for the Highlanders. Being smart and jumping right on top of it.
Yeah, good heady play there by Dylan. Didn't try to pick it up, run with it, boot it around or anything. Got on top of the ball. Got the offense out onto the field. As D'Souza gets the play from Bob Silva, the offensive coordinator. Highlanders took the kickoff, won the toss. Want to start this game off with points. Took until the second quarter to score against this Eagles team last season.
Yeah, they certainly want to start fast here.
High formation, give is to Fusil, and he is wrapped up immediately.
Yep. It's a good job by the Eagles front there, able to get some penetration, and it took 2 to bring down Fusil there.
Number 1, Gavin Fusil.
Gain of a yard on the play, second down and 9 now for the Highlanders. Mateus Fernandez, the up back in that backfield. Give is to Fusil on the pitch. Nice
space.
Block there. Fusil around the corner. He's got space. He's got green. And he's got a Highlander touchdown.
Talk about starting fast, Todd. The Highlanders run it again on the second play from possession right there, and Fusil finding the end zone. That'll get you excited.
That's the way they drew it up, no doubt about it. Mateus Fernandez with the lead block, great
Opening
kick
it up.
out. And right around that corner goes Fusil. He's got size, and by golly, he's got speed too. And the Highlanders lead 6-0 on the second play from scrimmage.
Yeah, once he saw that opening, boy, did he hit it. He took advantage of that, and nobody was catching him on that play. Exactly how Coach Pereira wanted to start this game.
See how we do here on the kick. Well, we're going to go for 2.
A little full house in the
Full house backfield.
Yeah.
Ismail Mack is the back. And he will
there
try
goes
to
Mack.
bounce it to the outside.
There
A
you
little
go.
power to get across the goal line. And that's 2 points for the Highlanders.
What were you saying in the beginning, Todd? You said the Highlanders might be a little upset, right? I think Mack put his shoulder down there, and he found 2 points.
No doubt about it, as Mack was looking. He could have easily gotten around the defender.
Yeah.
Instead,
He was looking for that
wanted
contact. Yep.
7:10 remaining here in the first quarter. 2 plays, lightning strikes in the form of number 1, Gavin Fusil, with the 65-yard touchdown run. Highlanders lead this one 8-0 over the Boston English Eagles.
We were coming into this thinking, okay, the Highlanders are going to want to run the football, of course. Maybe they'll take their time, waste the clock a little bit. But here we are. Not even a minute into the game, and the Highlanders lead 8-0. So
And Tim Jones, he will line up the kickoff here. Well, that was some excitement for the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Nice crowd here this evening for opening night as well here at Dilboy Stadium. As Jones's kick is fielded at the 21. Looking to get through there, breaking a few tackles, brought down at the 44-yard line. Things are getting a bit chippy right off the bat.
Yep.
We have a flag down there. Ismail Mack involved. He's getting pulled away. Mention the anger, frustration.
Could be on both sides as well. I know, the English Eagles, they were waiting in some traffic,
Absolutely.
right? Took some time to get here. Frustration's bubbling on that bus.
Let's see how they work this out. Which direction we're going to go on this.
Yeah, let's see. Penalties could offset. I mean, it looked like
Gavin
just
only
made
one
a
flag
tackle.
thrown. That's the key,
Yep.
but
Not that I'm biased, but it did look like it was mostly on the English Eagles side there.
and it looks like they are facing the direction where the ball will go that way. They will mark it off against the Eagles. Personal foul's the call against the Eagles. Unsportsmanlike. We're going to back it up 15 yards.
Yeah, Ismail Mack did the smart thing there, and he got out of that little skirmish, and his teammates helped him out.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. Ismail was a little hot there, a little excited after the 2-point conversion and the contact he was able to get there.
Smart move, walk away.
Walk away.
Yep.
So 7:03 remaining here in the first quarter. Highlanders leading 8-0. We will see what they do defensively here. Number 52, Rocky Tapa, right there in the middle of that defensive line. He's the straw that stirs the drink for this defense. You see Gavin Fusil out there at the linebacker position as well. The give is here to the near side.
Yep.
There's Fusil. He wraps him up, and Gavin says, no, you can't go any further than that.
Yeah, no space there as Gavin commanded the edge and did not let him get through.
About a yard gain on there before Fusil wrapped him up. So it brings up second down. Actually, we're going to see they're going to mark him back with the
1 yard gain to the run.
Yep, they gave him the 1 yard.
Second and 9.
Somerville defense line getting right up there with the referee, the white hat, going, no, this is where we want to be. Gain of a yard, second down and 9 now. Also keep an eye on number 0, Marcos Pineda, defensively the other linebacker in there. They like to run the 4-2-5, 2 linebackers right in the middle. nickel package of defensive backs. They give this time the opposite direction to James Buckley. Buckley nowhere to go on the left-hand side as well.
So they try the other side this time, and it looks like same deal.
Gain of about a yard.
Or about a yard.
Gain of the run by number 1, James Buckley.
It's 3rd down and 8 now.
3rd and 8.
Graham has the play. Marcus Gangemi, number 33, comes into the game. He scored the only touchdown for the English Eagles defensively last year on a fumble recovery.
That's right.
Against the Highlanders. Clock rolls, 5:20 remaining here in the first quarter.
The wing to you is off the line. The wing to you is off the line.
They're going to reverse it to Gangemi, and he is brought down immediately.
Nice job by Gavin Fusil there. He's able to track him down and make the stop.
Good read as well, as it was a double handoff. They reversed it back the other direction for Gangemi and just read it perfectly. Had nowhere to go.
He wasn't caught looking in the backfield there. You're right. He read that one perfectly.
4th down and about 7 for the Eagles. Deep in their own territory, they will have to punt. We will see whether they do or not.
Let's see what they. Yep, and it looks like they are going to come out and punt.
Ryan Lewis back to return for the Highlanders.
Low snap.
Low snap, he gets it on a hop. He's able to get it away. Gets a decent punt away. And that's going to be, that's a flag right there. No question about it.
There's no need for this.
Ismail Mack involved in this.
Yep.
We got hits, swings. Mateus Fernandez hauling off as well. Got to clear the Blues out of there.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, it did. Things breaking down.
Coaches bringing their players back to the sideline.
Definitely a personal foul to begin the entire
there,
situation. Looked like Pineda came down, dropped a hit on somebody after that, away from the ball. Saw some punches being thrown.
A couple swings on.
Hopefully, I'm the only one who saw those.
Yeah.
But Mateus Fernandez, number 3. I'm a little worried about what might end up, what his situation might be.
Yeah, there were some important players, we'll call it, on the Highlander side that were involved in that skirmish.
So the referee's working this out.
And the referees can't be happy about this. You know, they waited all evening here for the game to get started, and here we are, and now we have both teams fighting, and they got to figure this out, and who's going to stay in, who's going to be ejected possibly. You never know. Yep.
We will see what the outcome will be. I mean, both teams very, very frustrated with the travel situation, no question about that. But at the same time, a lot of the action going on there beyond the bounds.
But both coaches on both sides doing the right thing here, trying to calm down their players. They're huddling them up, you know, trying to find cool heads here, and hopefully they'll prevail.
4:16 remains in the first quarter. Highlanders lead 8-0. Lightning quick drive. 2 handoffs, or I should say a handoff, and then a pitch to Gavin Fusil. The pitch wound up being a 65-yard touchdown jaunt. English 3 and out on their offensive possession. Punt was fielded, and Ryan Lewis had knelt on the ground giving himself up, and he was hit very, very hard.
Yeah, he was clearly kneeling down when he was on the ball.
Oh, definitively a personal foul there. It's just what everything else will be. Personal foul called against English.
Another
personal foul. Somerville. They're going to offset everything. And we're going to, I think, talk to the coach. Now, my question is, this is when I wish I had a microphone for the referee so I could understand anything else that might be happening.
Did he see everything we saw, and what's going to come out of that?
Head coach Dave Pereira out there, along with head coach Ryan Conway for the Eagles, getting the information here. Based upon the signals foul's offset, so it will be the Highlanders' ball right around the 40-yard line.
And you're right, it would be great to have a little microphone in there,
Uh-huh.
listening to what's going on.
Cameraman Matt Fondito getting in there, hopefully close. Maybe he can read some lips or something there. I'm not totally sure.
Yeah. Hopefully you can give us an idea.
As the evening cools off, just a little behind the scenes, our producer Joe Constantine putting on his brand new GBL champion soccer jacket, celebrating the GBL championships of both the boys and girls Highlanders last year on the pitch. By the way, it gives me the opportunity to remind everybody out there, we have over 30 games of Highlander sports action going on this fall. We've got football, we have boys soccer, we also have girls soccer as well as girls volleyball. Boys soccer and girls soccer, we have one game already in the can. You can find those on our YouTube channel. Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, mash those buttons. Wake the neighbors, call the kids, and let them know. And by the way, while you're at it, call your uncle Albert while he's in Altoona. How about cousin Wendy in Walla Walla? Let them know they can also watch.
They can watch from anywhere.
Absolutely. Coaches have been told the outcomes, and looks like nobody is leaving the bench areas.
Pretty fortunate for both teams. If
I think so.
If no players saw ejection or anything like that, so more of a stern warning, perhaps, from the referee.
I believe the hand motions were those of a stern warning. So now that the talking to is over, the penalties offset. Highlander ball at the 44-yard line, 4:16 remaining in the first quarter. Highlanders lead this one 8-0.
Time to get back into the action here. D'Souza getting the play call, letting the players know. We'll have Gavin Fusil lined up in the backfield and what looks to be a full house backfield for the Highlanders.
And right there, the give is to Fusil. He's through
Got an
a
opening
hole
again.
And he's down, rumbling, carrying Eagles with him down to the 40-yard line of the Eagles. Another nice block out there as well. Mateus Fernandez enjoys getting blocks.
Yeah, keep feeding Gavin at this point. He doesn't look like he can be stopped right now. No, it's only been 3 carries, but pretty large carries there.
He already has, let's see here, quick mathematics. He's already got about 75 yards rushing. 1st and 10 for the Highlanders. Fake to Fusil. Pass goes out, looking for Fernandez on that one. A little high from D'Souza. Sam was, I think, excited that he was that open.
He was wide open. He was right there in the flat for him to hit. So it's good to see.
Those eyes opened up like saucers, and that ball flew just a little bit off.
And that play is going to be there probably all night for the Highlanders, especially the way they've been running the ball so far.
2nd down and 10 now for the Highlanders. As Lewis moves here to the near side. Full house backfield. This time, D'Souza keeps it. Gets the push from behind. Gains about 5 yards. Brings up a 3rd and very reasonable 3rd down and 5.
Yeah.
5-yard run.
Nice Highlander push there to get D'Souza for a gain 5.
Clock continues to roll, 3:10 remaining in the first quarter. Highlanders on their 2nd drive, leading this one 8-0. Full house backfield once again behind D'Souza.
I might get an audible there or change. Yep.
I think
some movement. Looks like it's on the offense, but we'll get the official call.
Looks like we're going to have.
Yep.
False start.
False start on the offense. Back those 5 yards that we spoke about off. And now it's 3rd down and 10.
You don't want to move 1 step forward and 2 steps back. And here we are. But just the first mistake for the Highlanders.
3rd down and long. It'll be interesting to see what they decide to do in this situation.
And say you don't pick up the first here, I would imagine the Highlanders are in 4-down territory, being where they're at.
We've got 3 wides. Jackson Smith, the slot receiver, top of the screen. Marcos Pineda, bottom of the screen. Out wide is Ryan Lewis. Back to pass is DeSouza, and tries to find Pineda. Once again, high on that pass from DeSouza.
That little too much zip there. He missed Marcos Pineda.
Brings up 4th down and 10. Could be 4-down territory. Doesn't look like it, though, as they're going to bring in Tim Jones.
Jones coming out, yep.
He will kick this one away. 2:06 remaining in the first quarter. Highlanders up 8-0. Zayn Rainey drops back deep to return. Tim Jones back to kick. Snap is good. Kick is up. Nice punt by Jones.
It's a good punt.
Takes
We'll get
a
down there.
Highlander roll. And Rainey
Ball's
touched
loose.
it. And the Highlanders are on it. And that is the Highlanders' ball on the 4.
Great punt, great jobs by the team there, able to recover that loose ball. And Rainey just could not hold on to it. He was trying to corral it, came loose, and recovered there by the Highlanders.
Evelio Lopez, number 60. Evelio, man on the spot. As Lopez was able to jump right on that. Rainey tried to field it. We talked about it on that opening kickoff. The Highlanders played that correctly. Just jumped right on the ball. He could have let it go, or he could have fallen on it. He tried to touch it and grab it.
Yeah, mistakes happen when you try to do that. What a hustle play there by Lopez. He got down the field and able to jump on the ball.
So the Highlanders with it here. 1st down and goal from the 4-yard line. Minute 54 remaining in the quarter. D'Souza hands it to Fusil. Gavin runs through 1 tackle, runs through a second, and powers into the end zone through the 3rd. Highlander touchdown!
Once again, Gavin Lucille showing off his strength there. He would not be denied the end zone. Running through a few tackles there. And Highlanders now up 14-0.
Fusil, just power there. Just nothing those Eagles could do.
And you were talking earlier about, being in the weight room, and I think you could tell there, Gavin Fusil spent the summer in the weight room.
Yes, Gavin is the 2 captains, Gavin and Rocky. Those are the 2 who did not miss a single day of lifts, was what I was told, and we are seeing the end result of that. 2-point conversion opportunity here. Back to pass is D'Souza. He's under pressure, rolls to his right, throws it in, and that is a 2-point conversion. Very nice. Nice job there by Sam as he finds Marcos Pineda in the end zone.
There you go. He threw a couple balls a little high earlier, but there he zips one into Marcos Pineda. For a second, you would have thought it might have been picked off or tipped there, but he able to find him.
He squeezed it right in there. If I was playing Madden, that would have been a pick off, and they would have been running the other direction. But somehow he got that ball in there. 16-0 now. The Highlander lead. 1 minute 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Great start for the Highlanders. Heads up play by the punt team.
Could not draw it up any better, I don't think.
They've already had more possessions than I thought they would have had in the whole first half with these 8-minute clocks.
I'm a bit surprised they've gone to the air as often as they have, and I'm really impressed. Sam looks good. He's been a little high on some throws with his excitement, but that last throw was excellent. As that one's fielded at the 20, but Muff there. Now trying to break away, but finding nowhere to go, and a host of Highlanders will snow him under at the 20.
That's what you love to see. A host of Highlanders running down the field.
40-yard kick by number 10, Tim Jones.
Eagles will have the ball at their own 20 to begin their second drive. Their first drive was a 3 and out, and then muffed a punt.
Yeah, on that previous drive by the English Eagles, you saw them try to test the outside, ran a reverse, but the linebackers for the Highlanders remained strong. Momentarily stoppage in play here.
Something on the field was lost. Maybe his glasses?
Could be glasses.
Oh.
Yep, looks like it.
Yep, there it is. Perfect. That's what it is.
Not sure what condition those glasses may be in, but
I do wonder that. But I'm glad he found them.
be glad he found them too.
Just looking over the defense, Gavin Fusil not in right now, brought in to that linebacking position is number 50, Jesus Munoz, joining Pineda at the linebacking position. This give is up the middle to the up back, powering through. He gets the first down past the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Eagles with their best run of the game there, able to find some space in the middle of that Highlander defense.
Cameron DePisa with the carry.
11-yard run of the play by number 35, Cameron DePisa. First and 10.
Clock rolls, nearing the minute mark remaining in the quarter. First down and 10 for the Eagles at their 21-yard line.
Oh, a lot of movement there on the right side of the Eagles offensive line.
Miscommunication there
Ball
for
start,
the Eagles.
Offense. 5-yard penalty.
First game of the year.
First and 15.
Coming out of the summer, playing against one another basically throughout the summer.
Not a lot of time to warm up pre-game, so a little miscommunication.
First down and 15 now for the Eagles. Wide here to the near side is Pierre Lovinson. It's a good name. Give here to the near
space
side.
again.
Gemgeni, I believe, as he spun down at about the 25-yard lines where they're marking it. Actually, strike that.
That looked like Manuel Miranda there, number
Yep.
28, I believe, for the Eagles, finding space.
9-yard run.
So a
by
couple
number
good runs
28, Manuel
for the
Miranda.
English Eagles there, back to back.
That would
Second
do
and
it
6.
for the first quarter of play, an abbreviated 8-minute first quarter, but that didn't matter to the Highlanders as they scored 2 touchdowns.
The end of the first quarter.
Gavin
the score was
Fusil
Somerville
with a
16,
65-yarder
Varsity
and with a
0.
4-yarder. They tacked on 2 two-point conversions, and they lead 16-0 as we move to the second quarter of play. We'll be right back here on Somerville at TV with that second quarter in just a moment. We are back here for the second quarter of play as the Eagles take the field.
And the Eagles able to pull off 2 pretty good runs back to back,
Yeah.
their longest runs of the game to end the first quarter there.
Good powerful run up the middle by Cameron DePisa. Manuel Miranda found a little room on the outside as well. Second down and 6 now. Graham under center. Reverse.
Yep.
Looking for
Oh, great
Miranda.
job.
Nowhere to go.
Great job up front for the Highlanders. That looked like it was number 52.
That was Rocky.
Guess who?
That's Rocky.
No game in the run by number 28.
Quick trivia
Manuel
note
Miranda.
about Rocky Thompson. Has not seen the movie Rocky.
3rd and 6.
Wow.
I know.
Someone's got to fix that.
Someone's
for
got to
him.
fix that at some point in time. Rocky, you got to get that fixed. I appeal to the entire Thompson family. Anyway, 3rd down and 6 is what we're looking at here. 7:20 remaining here in the first half. Highlanders looking great at the opening of this one.
Yeah, it felt like the Highlanders defensively needed to make a play there to start the second quarter, and Rocky Top able to put a stop to it right there. Looked like a little miscommunication
Absolutely.
on offense for the Eagles.
Timeout.
Graham was not happy about something.
No, he was not.
I think he had the wrong people in the backfield. So a timeout taken by the Eagles, 7 minutes remaining in the half.
Yeah, he looked behind him and he might have not recognized who was in the backfield. It didn't look right.
No.
Like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be here.
Highlanders have come out exactly as they wanted to in this game, taking the 16-0 lead in their first 2 possessions.
Yeah, they're following the script that Coach Pereira wanted them to follow. That's
Absolutely.
for sure.
No question about it.
Now they got to hold them here on 3rd down and get the ball back with plenty of time in the second quarter.
Third down and 7 for the Eagles. The give is up the middle, trying to bounce it to the outside. Nowhere to go. As that's Rocky as well as Ismail Mack with the tackle.
Oh, yeah, Rocky was there like a brick wall, but
Okay,
Mack
run
cleaned it
number
up for
8,
them. And
Hassani Alvarado.
nowhere to go for the Eagles.
4th and 6.
4th down and 6 here. They will bring on the punting team. Brian Lewis heads back to return. It took a while to get this game started, but the Highlanders have come out as advertised.
They were ready to go.
They were
from the
ready to
beginning.
go.
That's for sure.
When I've talked to head coach Dave Pereira throughout the times we've talked recently, Gavin Fusil has been at the top of the topics. He has been very impressed with Gavin's work throughout the offseason. It's really paying off today.
Clearly a focal point in that offense today.
Snap is handled. Nice punt.
Oh, get away from it.
Bounces down and just sticks at about the Highlander 46-yard line. That's where they will take over. 5:26 remains in the first half. Plenty of time for the Highlanders with that lightning quick Gavin Fusil attack.
Plenty of time. Good field position.
29-yard punt by number 56, Nick Ambrosi. No return on the play. 1st and 10 Highlanders.
The only question coming into this drive, Todd, is will they decide to continue to throw the football, or are we going to rely on the run game a little bit more?
I'm waiting to see Ismail Mack break a run as well. I know he's got the speed around
We've seen
the
a lot
corner.
of Gavin Fusil tonight. A little bit more than Mack.
We did see Mack on the 2-point conversion, the first 2-point conversion. He converted that one. Second 2-point conversion was a really good pass after rolling out away from pressure by Sam D'Souza. 2 wide receivers out in this set. I formation behind D'Souza. Man in motion is Pineda. The give is Pineda to the motion side, or I give is to Mack, I should say, to the motion side. Mack will be tackled after he bounces outside, but a hold is going to be the call
clear.
back in the backfield.
Flag in the play.
Yep, you always
Or
hate
face
to,
mask, actually, is what
face
we have.
mask. Yeah, I thought
what
they
we're
were gonna call
signaling
over.
here. So we might get a 15 instead of a 10. Holding against the Highlanders, and that's what it's going to be. So the 10.
Holding.
Yeah, pretty easy holding call there for the
Yeah.
referees.
Mack was able to bounce
Yeah.
it to the outside for a reason.
And then you're on an island out there, and the referee can clearly see you. So
That will make it first down and 20 now for the Highlanders.
10-yard penalty, 1st and 20.
Clock rolls, 5 minutes remaining here in the half. Jackson Smith, receiver to the top of the screen. Bottom of the screen is Ryan Lewis. I formation. Give is to Mack. Breaks 2 tackles. Spins away from another one. Keeps going downfield. He's met at midfield. Still trying to get away. As Mack's forward progress finally stopped at midfield, but a great 14-yard gain there for Ismail Mack.
Showing a lot of shiftiness there, getting away from defenders.
2nd and 6.
Two-headed monster was what I was told this running game would be, and that's what it looks like so far.
They were not lying.
4:25 remaining in the half. Second down and an extremely manageable 6 now. Starting from a 1st and 20. I formation again. Give is to Mack. He is met in the backfield that time. Gang tackled by English. First one to the ball was James Buckley.
One by number 2, Ismail Mack.
Yeah, Buckley just able to rip through his blocker there and make a play.
3rd down and 8 now. Loss of 2 on that play. Pineda now will split out here to the near side. 3 receivers. Smith in the slot. Lewis at the top of the screen. Back to pass is D'Souza. Throws it out looking for Smith. Incomplete, a little ahead of Jackson there.
Just a little bit ahead. Offensive line gave him a good amount of time there in space.
Smith is incomplete. 4th and 8.
4th down and 8 now. Incomplete pass stops the clock. 3:22 remains in the half. Tim Jones out to take care of the punting duties. Last time Tim was out, he punted a beauty that was rolling along the ground and attempted to be fielded.
Has an opportunity to do it again.
And the Highlanders were able to get the fumble recovery as Avilio Lopez jumped on it. There's a flag on that play. Tim Jones was leveled on it. Rainey is brought down at the 29 is where they're going to mark him. Jones is up, but he is limping.
Yeah, never a good sign when your punter takes a hit.
There was 2 English Eagles right on top of him at the end of that play. Rainey comes off the field limping as well, favoring his right foot. Looks like the Highlander offense is going to get back out here onto the field off of the personal foul by the Eagles on the roughing the kicker.
Yep, there's the call. Running into the kicker.
Running in the kicker, first down.
Nope, just trying to figure out ball placement
Officials
here.
got the walking the wrong direction there.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker. 15-yard penalty.
That's 5. They're doing a 5-yarder.
Correction. Running into the kicker, 5-yard penalty. Replay 4th down.
Well, the referee signaled first down, so I'm very confused.
Yep.
But 4th down is still on the down and distance marker.
And hopefully we got the right ball placement right now. I saw them counting the steps, so.
Yeah. So it could be 4th down and 4 or 3, I should say.
Yep.
Or it could be first down, but it looks like 4th down and 3.
And now we got a timeout.
And a timeout.
Lot
Dave
going
Pereira
on,
takes
yeah.
timeout because he's as confused as us. I hope he's not as confused as us. That would be a problem. But 2:59 remains in the half. Highlanders leading this one 16-0. Looking to tack on here at the end of the first half after the running into the kicker penalty. They have the opportunity now to get the first down because it was, as opposed to a 4th and 8, a 4th and 3, it looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, definitely going to go for it here now, especially Tim Jones is a little banged up on that previous play, so that might play a role into let's just go for it.
No doubt about that. Highlanders being led tonight by Gavin Fusil, one of their co-captains. 65-yard touchdown run for Gavin, as well as a 4-yard touchdown run. Ismail Mack was able to get the 2-point conversion on the first touchdown. D'Souza, I should say, with the 2-point conversion pass to Marcos Pineda on the second. So now D'Souza into the huddle, 4th down and 3 for the Highlanders. They have Lewis here, single receiver to the near side. Fusil's an up back.
Yep.
Mack is at the very back. And the give is to Fernandez. As Mateus Fernandez gets the first down, the fullback.
Yeah, they had you looking both at Fusil and Mack lined up in the backfield, but it's the fullback, Mateus Fernandez, getting the carry there.
Three-headed monster.
Getting a little love, yeah.
Exactly. Mateus had a great game against English last year, running out, and was the leading receiver in the game, as a matter of fact. So, not surprising he shows up again tonight. First down for the Highlanders. 2:30 remains in the half as they're driving for a third touchdown.
And they'll stay in that formation.
Souza back to pass. Tries to find Pineda. Pressure was coming in on him. Had to get rid of it. Incomplete. Clock stops. 2:21 remains.
Number 0, Marcos Pineda, is incomplete.
Second down and 10 yards now for the Highlanders after that 4th down conversion. Definitely in 4-down territory now.
Absolutely, yep. Especially the way the play clock is. 2:21 to go.
As Fusil looks like the up back again. Mack is the back, and Mack gets it. Looks the speed around the corner there for Ismail. As he was able to pick up about 6 yards on that carry.
6-yard run by number 2, Ismail Mack.
Brings up third down, I should say, and 4.
3rd and 4.
Clock passing 2 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Yeah.
Highlanders lead 16-0, looking to add to that. Mack once again dots the I in the I formation. The give is to Mack. He's going to bounce it out, cut it back to the inside. Nice move there. Very shifty by Ismail. And then he spins through the tackle down to the 20-yard line. First down for the Highlanders.
Yeah, Ismail Mack getting a chance to showcase his skills here.
2, Ismail Mack. Good for
Timeout immediately taken by head coach Dave Pereira. 1:34 remains now in the half. The Highlanders driving down, looking for a third touchdown here to tack on to that 16-0 lead.
And they're enjoying putting both Fusil and Mack in the backfield. And then we saw them line up Fernandez as well in the backfield. And what now I guess is a three-headed monster, three-headed dragon?
I guess a three-headed dragon.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that. Three-headed dragon. That's very nice. A little Game of Thrones kind of feel we have going on here. 1:34 remains in the first half. Highlanders looking absolutely excellent this evening against the English Eagles. This is exactly what they wanted to do, come out in this game. This was a game that, this was a team they beat last year 20-8. So they knew coming into this game they had the win in their hands. If they executed and did what they needed to do, they are doing exactly that.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's exactly what Coach Pereira was preaching to them, right? Let's execute, take care of what we got to take care of, and good things are going to happen. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. Hopefully they can capitalize on this final drive before the half and really take command of the game.
Fusil will head out. He will not be out there as we
Maybe we're going to have
the
flag. I saw
the flag due to it.
Flag of the play.
Gavin Fusil countered him, and looks like too many men on the field for the Highlanders.
Back them up 5 yards. That's going to be first down and 15 now. Back to the 25-yard line for the
5-yard penalty. First and 15.
I was trying to tell you. I was trying to tell you you were walking away.
And it'll be Mack in the backfield this time.
Yep, 3 receivers, kind of a pistol look there. As D'Souza looks to pass, gets it out to Pineda. Pineda makes the reception at the 20, gets it down to the 19-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play, brings up second down and 9. Clock rolls, minute 20 remains in the half.
6-yard gain.
Yeah, there you go. Quick pitch and catch there. D'Souza to Pineda.
Good opportunity for Sam to get a nice completion there as well. He's been a little high with his delivery so far.
Exactly.
Once again, that pistol look. Mack behind D'Souza. Back to pass, looking over to Lewis. He'll tuck it and run it. He's got room down to the 6-yard line. Great run there by Sam D'Souza. He saw he didn't have that initial look. Made the decision and made the choice and got the first down.
Heads up play, he just tucked it and ran.
Really good authoritative play there by Sam D'Souza. 51 seconds remaining here in the half as the clock is stopped. Timeout for the Highlanders. Just excellent play there by Sam. He did not have his initial read. Didn't try to force anything. Tucked it and took what the defense gave him. Excellent job.
Yeah, it's one of those plays over the course. We talked about 3 years in the system, right? He knows, hey, okay, my first read wasn't there. I see the space. Let me just tuck it and run. And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to get Ryan Lewis open on that number 4, the young sophomore receiver. Pineda, the young sophomore tight end as well. He had the reception on the previous play. According to the scoreboard, Highlanders have one more timeout remaining. I always have to say according to the scoreboard because sometimes there are more timeouts than I think. They stay in that pistol set. As D'Souza back to pass, looks to Pineda. He has him in the end zone for the Highlander touchdown.
There you go. They ran the same play they ran previously, that little pitch and catch, and it worked again. Pineda was open and able to score.
Really good hands there by Pineda as well. Brought it right in, but didn't let it get into the pads. He was able to grab it with the hands and cushion it into his body. Didn't let it bounce off his pads.
D'Souza's pass to number 0, Marcos Pineda, is good for 6 yards and a Highlanders touchdown.
Yeah, Pineda has had a pretty solid game thus far as well. One of the players that we should highlight here.
Absolutely, no question about it. Marcos Pineda, another young player, sophomore player for the Highlanders. 2-point conversion as well as a touchdown now for him. Now the Highlanders looking for another 2-point conversion, looking to make it 24-0 here as we are getting near half. The give is to Fusil.
Yep.
Wide open into the end zone.
2-point conversion is
good for the Highlanders.
Yeah, we don't want to give Gavin too much credit there. The offensive line needs to be highlighted as well. Great job on that.
Left side of the offensive line did fantastic in that situation, as a matter of fact. It was really, well, I will also point out, I'm not sure the Eagles want to hit Gavin at this point in time.
That's what it looked like there. It looked like they got out of his way.
They may have gotten out of his way a bit. 24-0 the Highlander lead here. First half exactly as the Highlander coaches wanted it to go. .44 seconds remaining here in the first half. So kick this one away and
let's get back into the locker room.
Get back in the locker room and plan for the second half.
Yep. And good to see Tim Jones is actually back out there for the Highlanders.
Excellent point. Good point, Eddie. Tim Jones, of course, was roughed up on one of his punt attempts, kept a Highlander drive alive. That resulted in a touchdown. An onside kick here for the Highlanders. Fusil got to let out a little frustration there as MIAA was fielding that one.
Yeah, Nassim
Number
did a
22.
good job to hold on to that ball with Fusil running full speed at him.
1st and 10, Boston English.
40 seconds remaining here in the first half. We'll see what English wants to do. Do they want to run any plays, or are they just going to take the knee and go to the half and try to figure out how to dig out of this 24-0 hole?
Yeah, and I think for the Eagles here, it really starts with kind of getting something going on the ground, right? That's where they have had success when they're able to have it in this game. So hopefully they can maybe get that going here. We'll see.
Graham under center. Reverse here to the near side. Once again, Highlanders read it as Miranda has nowhere to go.
That was number 3. It looked like Mateus Fernandez able to beat his man off the line and only give up 1 yard.
Yep.
2nd and 9.
Mateus, another player having an excellent game,
Yep.
the lead blocker for Gavin on that sweep,
right.
the 65-yard sweep.
And also
down
at
and 9
linebacker,
now.
playing double duty here.
True.
Yep.
A lot of double duty players for the Highlanders. We've seen Mack out on the defense. We've seen Fusil out there making defensive plays as well. And that will do it for the first half of play. The Highlanders, just like they drew it up, lead 24-0 over the Boston English Eagles. We'll be back for second half action here from Dilboy Stadium on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium as the Highlanders lead the Eagles of Boston English by the score of 24-0. Todd Harmon alongside Eddy Maldonado here on Somerville Ed TV. Eddy, the Highlanders came out after a delay to the beginning of the game, kind of an attitude to the Highlanders, unhappy about having to wait that long, and it definitely showed up.
Oh, absolutely. You could see they were ready to go from the first whistle, and they haven't slowed down since. Great plays on offense, both running backs, Gavin Fusil, Ismail Mack getting involved. We've seen, Fernandez, Pineda, just to name a few there on offense. And then also a hustle play there by Avelio Lopez to recover the fumble on the punt. Able to set up the Highlanders for a touchdown there as well. So,
just basically the way the Highlanders wanted to draw it up. That is how it has happened. The Highlanders took the opening kickoff, the second play of the game. 65 yards later, Gavin Fusil opened the game with a touchdown. 2-point conversion for Ismail Mack. Then the muffed punt and the great hustle play there by Lopez as he recovered that fumble down to the 4-yard line. Fusil took it in for the touchdown. 2 points for the pass to Pineda on that play. And then 6-yard touchdown pass from D'Souza to Pineda ended the...
Oh, we got a loose ball there. And it was picked up. Oh.
Onside kick coming out by the Highlanders.
Yeah, shocked us. I mean, Jones came out and just kicked an onside kick there to get things started for the Highlanders.
And who picks it up? Marcos Pineda. Pineda has great hands. That was something I was told. He's got the best hands.
It was evident there. I thought he was about to take that one to the house. Great job.
Caught me unawares as well. I'm going to have to warn Dave not to do that. Coach Pereira, don't make me look the fool on that and miss the opening second half kickoff when you're going to do something exciting. So the Highlanders have the ball at the English 34-yard line, leading 24-0 after the onside kick recovery by Pineda.
Yeah, Highlanders already surpassing their total from their previous matchup last season against the Eagles, and they're looking to just keep adding on to it.
No doubt about that. So that offense back out onto the field. They scored touchdowns on 3 of their 4 drives in the first half. Fusil in the back. It's going to be the up back, though. D'Souza actually keeping it. No, I'm sorry. That was the up back.
Look at that.
Seeing who that was, honestly.
Yeah, full of surprises here to get started in the second half.
4-yard run by number 16, Kerry Alphonse.
Terry Alphonse with the carry.
2nd and 6.
So Kerry Alphonse gets that carry from that up back position, that full back position in the eye. The give this time is to Fusil. He cuts it to the outside, finds a little more space out there before he's wrapped up and brought down, but not until he got the Highlander first down at the 23.
That time, Kerry Alphonse able to set up the blocking, and Fusil able to find enough space to pick up the first down.
Good patience in the hole by Gavin there. I love that. Whenever you see a back who's able to take that small little step, just a little stutter step there in the hole, they're able to wait and get that open hole.
Yep, slow down a little bit, let everything open up, and then hit it.
Clock is rolling, 6:30 remains here in the third quarter. Pitch is out here near side to Ismail Mack. He is wrapped up and brought down.
Great tackle there. Yeah.
Nice play there defensively.
Number 8, I believe, for the Eagles.
That would be number 8. That would be Dasani Alvarado. Good job there by Alvarado as he wrapped up Ismail Mack. We've seen how difficult that is throughout this night.
Ismail Mack.
Be second down and 15 now for the Highlanders. Abbreviated quarters, 8-minute quarters. So under 6 minutes remaining here in the third. 3 wide receivers out for the Highlanders. D'Souza back to pass. Looking for Pineda. He's airing it out.
He's got
Pineda. Oh my goodness. I had told Marcos, it said he had the best hands on the
jigsed
team.
him there. Yep.
D'Souza's pass intended for number 0.
Wide open was Marcos Pineda.
A little too wide open.
A little too wide open there. Didn't put the squeeze on that one. Third down and 15 now. As Pineda dropped that one in the end zone.
Right on his fingertips. Yeah, that's one he's gonna be laughing about this week when he watches that back.
So now third down and 15. 5:39. Clock stopped there at 5:39. Once again, 3 wide receivers for the Highlanders. Single back in a pistol form is Mack.
They might go right back to it.
They might as well, and they are.
Yep.
Pineda going down. He wants to get this one. Oh my goodness, that
one.
The degree of difficulty just shot way up the charts on that one, and it went through his hands.
For number 0, Marcos Pineda is
trying to get Pineda his second touchdown of the game.
I'll tell you what, though, that was a nice looking ball there from D'Souza.
It was a good looking throw there from Sam. 4th down and 15 now. Highlanders taking shots at the end zone from the 28-yard line.
And we talked about it before we came on here on air for the second half, right? They might try to throw the ball deep, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Absolutely what they're doing. I would not be shocked
test
to
the
see.
Waters, yeah.
I would not be shocked to see number 4 Ryan Lewis. They try to get Ryan Lewis open on something. He's another young sophomore they really, really like. He's spread out wide to the top of the screen. Timeout is going to be taken.
Let's see who called it. Highlanders.
Highlanders called the timeout.
Timeout, Somerville.
Looked like they didn't quite have the formation they wanted. They looked like they were going to go 4 wide trips to the top.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to figure it out offensively, but at the same time, the secondary of the Eagles looked like they had no idea what was going on as well.
So 5.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Highlanders up 24-0. As they have been dominant this evening. Gavin Fusil with 2 touchdown runs. Touchdown pass to Marcos Pineda as well. Want to remind everybody, by the way, we've got over 30 games here on Somerville Ed TV this fall. We've got football, we have boys soccer, we've got girls soccer. Both of those soccer teams defending their GBL championships this season, as well as girls volleyball also. Don't forget as well that we have Somerville Gov TV. That's our sister station here on YouTube. Also, You can check out that at Somerville Gov TV on YouTube. Of course, Somerville Ed TV. Mash those buttons, like, share, subscribe. Get our viewerships up. 15 yards here for the first down for the Highlanders. D'Souza back to pass under pressure. Screen out to Ishmael. Mack set up very well. Mack looking for the first. We'll see where they mark it to see if he gets the first down. I believe he's there.
He's got just enough. That was a good play call there. They set up the screen for Mack, and he found the space and picked up enough for the first down.
That was an excellent play call. Well executed as well, like you said, Matt. Perfect positioning there. Great job on the offensive line as well.
To wait, yep.
Getting out there and blocking in that situation. So first down and 10 after they convert on the 4th and 15. Highlanders knocking on the door again just outside the 10-yard line. This is at the 12. Mack. Spinning, trying to get away. He's brought down after a gain of about a yard.
1 yard gain on the run by number 2, Ismail Mack. 2nd and 9.
Second down and 9 now for the Highlanders. Ball marked at the 11-yard line.
Yep. And Mack will come out of the game, get a breather, and we'll have Gavin Fusil come in now. Fresh and ready to go here in the second half. Not sure it quite matters which running back is in the backfield at this point for that.
Fusil might have a more power, but Mack has that 4-4. It's just so dangerous. But he's got power as well. We saw him power through some. Second down and 9 now. Fusil is the deep back. The give is to Gavin up the middle. He's through. Inside the 5-yard line. He's brought down at about the 4. It's going to be about a yard shy of the first down, third down and a yard for the Highlanders. Really good push on the interior of the line there for the Highlanders.
Yeah, all night that offensive line has had a great push off the line there. And it was evident there as Fusil able to push his way forward.
Cam Pereira at the center position doing a great job. Rocky Tapa as well in at the right guard position. Really giving that center push. Third down and a yard for the Highlanders.
There's the QB
Sam
stick.
will keep it. They're going to push him all the way into the end zone for the Highlanders.
Touchdown, Highlanders!
And that one's for the big boys up front there. The offensive line getting D'Souza into the end zone. D'Souza putting his head down. QB sneak. Forget about the first down. They went right to the end zone.
Absolutely. 3-yard touchdown run there for Sam D'Souza. And the Highlanders lead this one 30-0 with 3:22 remaining here in the third quarter, pending the 2-point conversion.
And they'll come out in that heavy formation as they always do for the 2-point conversion.
The give is to Fusil. He is in for the 2-pointer.
Good.
Up. Late flag after the 2-point conversion.
Could be an unsportsmanlike words exchanged or heard. 3:22 remains. In the third quarter, Highlanders lead this one 32-0. We'll see what's going on with this flag.
Either way, 2-point conversion would be good, and most likely this would be on the kickoff.
Most likely assessed upon the kickoff, yes. Nope, they will wave the flag off. So no infraction, 2-point conversion is good. Highlanders lead 32-0 with 3:22 remaining in the third quarter. Eddie, I'm about to say this. I'm a little surprised I'm going to say this. I'm not used to saying this to you, but they're probably going to start rolling the clock because the Highlanders are so far ahead.
32-0.
Not
when was the last time?
The reverse, which is great to see. Highlanders playing excellently this evening.
And there's the signal from the refs.
There it is. We will roll the clock. Clock is rolling. 3:15 remaining. Clock runs. Basically, the clock will not stop now due to any stoppages on the field, out of bounds, incomplete passes, clock rolls. This one bounces at the 30, fielded at the 20. Nice, nifty run
nice
there
moves there
by Alvarado as he is brought down finally at about the 40-yard line. Good move there by Alvarado to avoid a couple tackles.
Yeah, Alvarado, I thought for a second he was going to find enough daylight to break free, but still, great return there for the Eagles.
Alvarado's had a few good returns.
15-yard kickoff return by number 8, Dasani Alvarado. 1st and 10, Boston English.
So English's offense gets their first chance here in the second half, trailing 32-0. Struggled finding anything in the first half. Very run-based offense based on misdirections and reverses coming out of that defensive backfield. And the Highlanders, it's as if they've got their playbook. They've been right on all of those reverses. They've had a couple interior runs that have surprised the Highlanders. It seems that they've gained yardage on. But
yeah, it seemed like their biggest gain was about 9-10 yards for them. And I don't think we've seen them attempt a pass here. I could be wrong, but I don't think I've seen an attempted pass from Graham.
Graham under center. The give is to Buckley on the right-hand side. He powers forward for about 4 yards there.
4-yard run, number 1, James Buckley.
Second down and 6 now. As Alvarado checking back into the game for the Eagles.
That clock continuing to roll, and the Eagles will continue to run the ball. As we said, that is what their offense is based on.
Minute remaining here in the third quarter. Eagles in no rush whatsoever to get to the line. Graham, the give on the inside to Alvarado, cuts it back to the interior. Gets the first down. Nice little 7-yard gain there for Alvarado. We'll call it a 6-yard gain.
6-yard run by number 8, Dasani Alvarado.
Some more aggressive conversation, it appears, amongst the teams, and an injury down there for an Eagle, it appears. Injured Eagle on the field. Can't quite see who it is right now. The run was good enough for a first down, it appears. So they're moving the chains.
And it looks like this will actually take us to the end of the
That will take us to the end of the quarter.
Number 57, I believe, for the
the
Eagles.
injured Eagle is number 57, Elias Edris. Looks like he's all right coming off the field, though.
At the end of the third quarter, the score is Somerville 32, Boston English 0.
So we move to the fourth quarter here. Highlanders leading 32-0. Very, very quick flip around there.
Yeah, pretty easy here for the reps to just flip that field. We hope.
Goes from the 49 to the 49, I believe. It will be first down and 10 for the Eagles from the Somerville 49-yard line. And Highlanders the 32-0 lead. This is exactly what they wanted to do. Eagles in no rush to get to the line of scrimmage. They want to get on the bus.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure they want to get on the bus. If they did, they might be moving a little faster. But
True. Give a little misdirection here. Miranda finds some space. Out across the 35-yard line, brought down at the 34 of the Highlanders.
15-yard run.
dragged down there by Jackson Smith. So the Highlanders
First and 10.
letting the Eagles get a couple positive yards here.
First down and 10 from the 34-yard line for the Eagles. Highlanders would love to maintain a shutout. I know that.
Yeah, I was
They
going
did
to
not
say it
allow
might
an
be
offensive touchdown.
32-0, but you don't want them to score regardless.
They
You want-
did not
yeah.
get an offensive
You want to
touchdown
finish this game.
in November either when they played last season as the turf monster jumps
Yeah,
up and
that's-
gets him.
Yep, chop that one up to the turf monster. Buckley unable to find his feet.
Turf monster took Buckley down for a loss of 2.
2-yard loss on the run by number 1, James Buckley.
Second down and
Second
12
and
now
12.
for the Eagles. I know that would be the cherry on top for the Highlanders if they can
Absolutely.
keep the Eagles off the scoreboard.
That completes the script. Yeah,
Truly
Need a
does.
shutout.
Graham under center. Give on the interior this time.
I think that's not. I think it's your foot.
4-yard run by
Gain
number
of
8,
about 3 on
Sonny
that.
Alvarado.
Alvarado with that gain.
3rd and 7.
Third down and 7 now for the Eagles. Confusion on the offensive line.
Yep, got to get the offensive lineman lined up.
And
Is that Miranda there?
Miranda
Again, showing some shiftiness.
showing a little bit of shiftiness. Nice blocking as well up front as he had a little bit of room there, Rome. Gets across the 20-yard line down to the 19 of the
13-yard
Highlanders.
run by number 20,
5:15
and
remaining
Miranda.
here in the game.
Yeah, Eagles moving
First
the
and
ball.
10.
You know, they would love to get some points on the board.
Something positive to pull from
Yep.
this game for that bus ride back.
Little reverse
It's a
there.
reverse right there into the interior. Highlander defense on top of that one. Allowed 5 yards on it.
5-yard run by number 1,
Second
James
down
Buckley.
and 5 now.
2nd and 5.
Clock continues to tick down here as we approach 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4:15 remaining in the game. Highlanders really would love to get that shutout. And of course, the Eagles would love to get into the end zone, get something positive to take home tonight, as the Highlanders have dominated this one, leading 32-0. More confusion on the line, but that worked well for them last
Yeah,
time.
this could be part of their game plan here. Nope.
Same type play, different running back
Miranda.
this time, as Miranda is not out there. Stop just at the line to make, which is just inside the 10. Stop short of it by about a yard.
Yeah,
Third down and a yard now for the Eagles.
Yeah, and that was getting Gemi for the Eagles there as Miranda was getting a
3-yard
break.
run by number 33, Marcus Gangemi.
As Gengemi
3rd and 1.
was the touchdown scorer on the defensive side for the Eagles back in November. Clock passing the 3-minute mark remaining in the game. Third down and a long yard. The line to make's about the 9.5-yard line for the Eagles.
There's Alvarado.
Alvarado right up the middle. First man through gets the first down. Highlanders stack him up at about the 5-yard line, which is where they're going to give him. 2.5 minutes remaining.
6-yard run
Eagles
by
5
to
yards from pay dirt.
First and goal.
Injured Highlander down. I think Kerry Alphonse is down right now.
Oh, and he'll jump right back up.
Matt going to help him out a little bit. Two minutes remaining here in the game. Clock continues to run. First and goal from the 5-yard line for the Eagles. Highlanders leading 32-0. Only drama is, can the Eagles get on the scoreboard?
Are we going to have a buzzer beater here, or will the Highlanders be able to stop them?
As this time Graham, he's going to keep it, and that was snuffed out. Excellent job there by Caden Williams. Another young sophomore on this Highlander squad. Williams sniffed that right out and flung Graham to the ground for a loss of 4.
Oh yeah, held on and tossed him there. Great job, and that might answer our question there. If we were going to get a buzzer beater, or if the Highlanders were going to get a stop, and it's a great play defensively there for the Highlanders.
Minute 5 remains in the game. Second down and goal from the 9 now. The give up the middle there to about the 5-yard line. Brings up third down and 5. 47 seconds remaining. They're going to hurry
starting
up
to see
here,
some
so
urgency now here from the Eagles. QB sneak.
QB sneak up the middle. Can Graham make it into the end zone? Where are they going to mark this?
Looks like they're marking him just
shy of the end zone. 28 seconds remaining. Are they going to be able to line up?
Number 3, Johnny Graham.
Just line up.
Fourth down and goal.
I'd expect another QB
from
sneak.
The 1.
Right up the middle. Let's see. Yep.
It will be Graham. Leans in, looking for the end zone, and he gets it. As time will run out here, but Graham able to get into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown from the 1.
And a Boston English touchdown.
So the Eagles able to find the end zone at the very end. Give us a little buzzer beater here. And
so Eagles touchdown is the signal. 32-6 will be the Highlander victory.
32, Boston English 6.
Gavin Fusil had a fantastic game. 2 touchdowns for Fusil. 2 2-point conversions as well. Also an excellent game for Marcos Pineda. He had a 6-yard touchdown reception as well as a 2-point conversion reception. And Sam D'Souza, the quarterback, 3-yard touchdown run for Sam, as well as excellent passes. Pineda could have gotten him another.
Pineda could have had a couple, it felt like. Yeah, great job by the Highlanders. I mean, all around, just great game on all 3 fronts, right? Special teams, offense, and defense. We talked about it was kind of a measuring game for them, and I think Coach Brer is going to be happy with what he saw here tonight. You know, he has the team he thinks he has.
Yeah, no doubt about that. He's got the team he was thinking he had. He's seeing this team really gel and develop, and you saw it tonight against the Eagles as they dominated from the very start until the very end. 32-6 is the Highlander victory. Also want to shout out Mateus Fernandez, lead blocker on a lot of those runs from that fullback position.
Doing the dirty work there for the Highlanders.
And Rocky Tapa.
The brick wall in the defensive line.
Absolutely, absolutely. The leader there on the defense, and the defense did a tremendous job. That's going to do it for us here tonight from Dilboy Stadium. We'll be back here next week as well as the Highlanders host Gloucester here at Dilboy. That will be at 6 o'clock, and I promise the bus will be on time from Gloucester. So check it out here on YouTube or on TV if you've got that opportunity to come down here to Dilboy, though, make sure you do. We love to have you here. Thank you very much for watching at home. Thank you, Eddy Maldonado on commentary. Thank you very much as well, Matt Fonduto on camera and Joe Constantine on production. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander football on Somerville Ed TV.